Hello there, welcome to a tight farming in the Philippines. Don't forget to like, no that's all wrong isn't it? Hello there, welcome to a tight farming in the Philippines. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ding-a-ling-ding-dong the bell. It's Thursday morning, 8 o'clock. With 5 men on site this morning, Win and Ramil and 3 drillers, and they're putting a new length of pipe on first thing this morning, and that's getting near the bottom, so that'll give us 60 feet, another 15 feet to go, so maybe today we'll get to the bottom. As you can see behind me, there's lots of clouds, but I don't think it'll rain. The sun's quite warm, breaking through, so hopefully we'll be lucky. Win and Ranel are cleaning the pigs out, and then they'll be starting to transfer everything down the bottom end, the cement mixer, etc., and they'll get them posts concreted in, and then they'll be starting on the foundations, and maybe we'll get some concrete on the foundations. We'll see how we go. So as usual, I'll make 2 or 3 videos throughout the day, and we'll get back to you shortly. These drillers are on fire this morning. In an hour and a quarter they've gone down 7 feet. No, they haven't. We've gone down 8 feet. That's the 6th pipe, that's 60 feet. They'll be throwing another pipe on in the next 15 minutes. It's just going straight down now. So by lunchtime, if the next length of pipe and half a pipe goes down like this, they'll be finished drilling by lunchtime. Yeah, it's going very, very quickly for them, which is good because they struggled for 2 or 3 days with rock, and now they're away. We've started to transfer everything down the bottom corner. The mixer's down there. 2 of the drillers have helped them move it, so it'll take a while to get set up before we're back to work on the fence. We've just about 2 more feet to go. There to there. About 2 feet left to go, and then we're down to 70 feet. We've got the liner pipes ready, and it's cutting the slits in the bottom 2 it'll be, for the water to fill in to that pipe. Now there's plenty of water here, the water, the first 10 feet, which is not surprising after the rain we've had. So hopefully the bore will be square, and they'll get 70 feet of liner down to the bottom. The well down the other side of the piggery, we're drilling through rock. I think it was 135 feet, and they got to, I think it was 120 feet with the liner, and they couldn't get it any further because the well, with drilling the rock, it pushed the bore off the vertical, if you understand what I mean. But hopefully this line will go right to the bottom. Then they brought the fittings this morning. They'll put 3 20-foot lengths of steel pipe down, and concrete off, and they'll all be done. Probably not today, but probably tomorrow. because it has to be wired up to the tanks and the float switch to make it all automatic on and off. So we're very nearly there with this well. It's 10 to 12, so we'll be starting lunch. Now the drill's been going this last hour, but it's not been drilling, just a couple of feet off the bottom, pumping water through it, cleaning out anything what's left at the bottom of the bore. And what they're doing at the moment is they're putting fresh water in all the time, and they're just pumping it out down here, that dirty water there. So they'll be about cleaned out there now, I would think. The pipe's ready to go in for the well wall, so they'll be on with that after lunch. I would imagine they'll take the drill rig down first. So it's all happening down there. Now Wynne and Ramel did the pigs this morning as usual. They're cooking the lunch now. I think in celebration the main driller bought a kilo of pork, so they're going to have a good meal today. We're bagging sand and gravel. We've got the water pipe fitted from the tank to the barrels for concrete, or one barrel down here I think at the minute. The second barrel will be coming down. We've moved the cement mixer down, so pouring concrete this afternoon, and we're barbecuing the pork there. Yeah, I think I'll hang around, I might get some. Yeah, I have done. We'll do a close-up. There we go. That bit's mine. All right. I'll come down next and I'll with a fly killer again. The passageway is all dried out from this morning, so I'll come and give it a quick spray, and we'll get rid of some more flies. There's flies in the pen, hundreds of them. Maybe 200, I mean, you can't count the damn things, can you? But there's not thousands of them. So it's made a big impact. Yesterday, one spray. So I'll spray again today, and then I'll probably miss 2 days. And the numbers will build up, and I'll do that, repeat that over and over. So I'll leave this video there, and I'll do one later this evening, the concluding one. That's the bore liner going in. That section will take them down to 60 feet. chickens are still here. To make a closing video, it's just turned 5 o'clock. Everybody's gone home now. The drillers have all gone. And that's the state of play as we are now. The lining's in. He's got his little truck there to cart the drill rig further up the mountain for his next job. So tomorrow he'll put the steel pipe in and all the fittings at the bottom, and he should get finished tomorrow, I think. Connect it up to the tank and reconnect the float switch and whatever have you. Now, with it being a 4-inch pipe, the old well was 2-inch pipe, and I kept having to prime the the pump. And what we finished up with doing is he put a pipe up to what was the hot water tank. Now it's under the roof, so it's not so hot anymore. It doesn't get sunlight. And he tapped into that, and he ran a pipe from here, this pipe there, to the well pump, and that kept it primed. But the fittings he's brought today, there's a steel casting goes down the tube, and onto that casting the steel pipe is screwed on to pump the water out, and it's also got a return pipe in plastic. So when the pump's pumping, both pipes are full. Now the return pipe keeps the pump primed all the time. If there's a slight leak, it'll top up the water in the metal tube, if I'm making sense. Exactly how he finished up doing it with the old well, but this is a proper fitting. And at the bottom of that cast fitting, there's 2 non-return valves instead of just 1. So it'll be a lot better system. So yeah, I would think he'll be finished tomorrow, and we'll have to get him paid, and that'll be us done. That's the return tube, just a blue plastic, and there's 3 lengths over here. 3 lengths of steel pipe, 20-foot lengths. That's where the water is actually pumped out through them tubes. They're about 1.25 inches, I think. And the pump is over here. It's the same pump on what was on the old well. It's a German pump. I forget the make offhand. It's a well-known pump. It's the same brand as what the submersible pump is in the other well. So we'll have 2 working wells. So we should never be in the position we were a few weeks ago, carting water, and all the risk involved with carting water from unknown sources. But we got away with it. So we'll have a look down the bottom and see what we've done down there. We're all fed and all cleaned out. We're butchering on Saturday, so one of these is volunteering. I've just ordered feed. These 2 are on finisher. The middle ones are on grower, and the small ones are on starter. So I've just ordered grower. So one of these pigs will be with us, I would think, another 2 weeks, because we're backing up a little bit in the freezer with pork. When we kill one Saturday, the freezer will be full, so we'll have to work his way through that. So the last one will probably get another 2 weeks. He'll be happy, but he doesn't know it. And then the fortnight's time we'll butcher the last one, and then we're on to these ones. I would think these are 70 kilo, 65 anyway. So hopefully when we start processing these ones, there'll be 80 kilo or more. This one here we're going to keep, and one from the other pen over there we're going to keep. So there'll be our first 2 gilts in the shed. The fella next door who runs it, he's not to be trusted one little bit. Now, the drilling today, when we got down to the depth, we got a complaint that their water next door had gone dirty, discoloured, which is probably right, because we're drilling not far away from him, and there's a lot of water down there at the moment. It's inevitable it's going to affect his well, and it came back to me, what can we do about it? And I said, well, we can't do anything about it. All we can offer you is we'll pump water from the other well into your place for 2 or 3 days until it settles down. I said it won't be long before it does settle down. And I haven't heard anything else since. But as I said on the previous video, I give him 3,000 pesos credit. I told Jean to give him 3,000 pesos credit. She wasn't so keen. But because he's got that credit, she's been chasing him now for 3 weeks to pay it back, and he hasn't paid it back. Just as I suspected, maybe more than 3 weeks. This is why I'm going by the short and curlies. He can't argue. He owes me money, owes Jean money. He can't complain because he can't pay that bloody bill. So it's 3,000 pesos if we never get it back. It's 3,000 pesos well spent. Yeah, so down here we've got all the posts squared up, plumb lines down the dome, make sure they're absolutely vertical, and we're all concreted in. The 4 posts, there's 1 water butt down here ready for concreting tomorrow, forming up. We'll be forming up the posts and then casting them. Now this one is not as deep as I pointed out yesterday. They drove 2 4 feet pieces of rebar, that thickness, whatever it is, ½ inch, into the ground and welded the bottom of this VO bar onto it, and they concreted it in, and they said that'll be okay. yeah, that's it. We've had a good day, managed to keep fine. We've got quite a bit done. Quite a bit done, and pigs are happy, I'm happy, everybody's happy. So that's a good day. So we'll leave it there and we'll do it all again tomorrow.